the star of the upcoming Daredevil Born Again, Charlie Cox himself, has revealed that he has taken on some complex MMA training to make sure that what we see in Daredevil Born Again is the best Daredevil we've ever gotten. So in a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, we had Charlie Cox talk a little bit about his prep work for Daredevil Born Again and just how different this series is going to be. And he talked a little bit about the fact that Marvel Studios now can once again use more CG to enhance the fights and make him look and move more like Daredevil. But he said that's not the entire thing, because he wants to make sure that this is a Daredevil that's more formidable than what we've seen before, and that's more like the comics, that he has now started training with multiple MMA fighters and stars to make sure that when we see Daredevil do hand-to-hand combat and when we see him fighting, that it looks authentic and that you believe that he is Daredevil. He also revealed that there was quite a few bumps that he was taking that were very real and he felt sore, and that they had multiple stunt coordinators on set for She-Hulk, and that they're all going to be, again, working on Daredevil Born Again, but the MMA training will be utilized across the board for everybody to make sure that when the hand-to-hand combat happens, that it looks visceral, that it looks real, and that it feels like it's delivering a satisfying punch. Now, I myself have never done MMA. I've certainly punched bags, I've done some boxing, but that's it. And I kind of understand what he's saying here. Again, nothing against what they did on Netflix before, but you could see that some of what they were doing quite clearly did not have enough time to be rehearsed properly, or they would cover it up in shadows and dark scenes, so when things were moving fast, it was easy to overlook some of it, right? I think that's the best way to put it. Again, approaching this, they know there's going to be a different level to Daredevil's acrobatics, to how he fights, to how he has to really show who he is, because, again, this character now exists in the MCU. He's got to keep up with many characters out there, and we saw this when he was doing flips and acrobatics with She-Hulk, and when he was doing some hand-to-hand combat and that hallway fight we saw. CG, you mix a little bit of MMA, you get some stunt doubles and some MMA fighters in there that know what they're doing, and it's going to look very real. So I'm excited by this. This honestly makes me more excited about the Daredevil in his fights aspect than anything before.